Auckland a chance to host Rugby Tens. Auckland a chance to host Rugby Tens. The location swap of Rugby's Brisbane Tens and the NRL's Auckland Nines could be back on the cards next year. The second edition of the Tens tournament kicks off at Suncorp Stadium on Friday and has been widely embraced as the ideal promotional vehicle for Super Rugby in Australia. But whether it remains in Brisbane appears to hinge largely on the fate of Duco Events Australia CEO Rachel Carroll's other pet project, the Auckland Nines, a joint venture with the NRL. The Nines is on hold this year because of a crammed league calendar following the World Cup, but is due to return in 2019 and will be shifted to Australia. Where it is staged is the big question. Suncorp seems the obvious option, but there are doubts whether the Queensland government could financially support both the Nines and the Tens, which would held around the same time of year. There is also a school of thought that the Tens will be received more warmly in Rugby Mad New Zealand, but it is also the most successful pre-season event Australian rugby has ever had. Anything is possible, Carroll told Up when asked about the Brisbane-Auckland switch, which was first raised last year. Every event, you've got to look at, is it the right market, the right time, is it structured right? The NRL will be looking at what market they want to be in and what works for rugby league. Suncorp's really attractive to everyone, to be honest. It's such a great stadium, and for a two-day event its connectivity to Caxton Street. If you go and try and run one of these events at ANZ Stadium, it doesn't quite work. I wouldn't be surprised if the NRL wants to come here. The Tens is contracted to stay in Brisbane until 2020. Crowds similar to last year are expected at Suncorp, with a switch to a day-night schedule made after punters and players alike endured searing heat and humidity. While stars like Israel Folau have been rested and others like Kurtley Beale ruled out through injury, it is seen as a platform for emerging talents to announce themselves, as Jordie Barrett did for the Hurricanes. Anyone that was here last year I'm pretty sure would be back, because it was a great event, said Panasonic Wild Knights coach Robbie Deans. The format is good. The players really enjoyed it. I sincerely hope Queensland Tourism and Duco are awarded because they've put a lot of skin in the game. They deserve that.